We're here at the semi-final stage now. The hopes of a nation resting on the shoulders of each and every player. The teams then, Brazil against Switzerland. This is John Champion, and with me, our match summariser, Jim Begley. The central characters standing tall for the national anthem. Always play with pride, but they're not one of the major names in international football. However, Switzerland remain a tough team to break down. So, away we go. Gelson Fernandez. It's through. He's onside here. That could be a corner. A ball in. Wonderful header. They've done it. What a time to score!
Well, now that they've got their early reward for such a bright start and have every chance of taking control of this match, they must push on.
A great corner, a good header.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
They've scored a goal so early in the game.
Oh, that's how you go about the start to a match. Pace, energy, and a real cutting edge. What a good opening.
Wants to get this forward. Here's Paulinho. Fernando. And Barnetta. Reto Ziegler. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? And the cross is cleared. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. And that's been intercepted. Stocker. No, it was cut out. Fernando. It's come through to him nicely. Could it be a chance? Keeper claims it.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of a breakaway.
Here's Inler. Here's Paulinho, looking to thread it through. Shaqiri. Inler. He's got in. Shaqiri. Deniak. Here's Inler. The pass cut out. Now Paulinho. They're off on the counter. He's latched onto it. He's onside. Now he's ready for a shot. Ball still in play. And the danger cleared away. Here's Paulinho. The half-time whistle goes.
Well, 1-0 up is never the safest scoreline, but this is looking pretty good on this evidence.
Just the one goal separates them then. It's 1-0. Away we go then with the second half. Brazil against Switzerland. Inler. It's on for him. It's a nice one too. Could be a chance now. He scores! Oh! And how important a moment might that be for Switzerland. Keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
That's when it becomes the loneliest place in the world for a goalkeeper. When you mess up for your team, there's nowhere to hide.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Now Paulinho. Fred. Got it. Gelson Fernandez. Shaqiri. Chance, vital interception there. Fernando. Here's Paulinho. Stocker. Intercepted. Plays this forward. Fernando. Here's Paulinho. Now through to Neymar. It's come through to him. He's on his way. No, he wasn't decisive enough.
Yeah, he just gave the defence too much time to regroup. In the end, he was forced into rushing it.
Gelson Fernandez looking to carve open the defence. There's space on the wing. Fernando. Now Fred. 75 minutes on the clock now. No, it's been cut out.
Well, the passing is not quite the problem. They just need better movement if they're going to drag this defence out of position.
He plays it through. Inler wants to get this forward. Berami. He desperately needs some support. It's going right across the goal. The flag is up. That stems a promising attack just when they were looking to take the lead.
Good call. He was just behind the last defender.
Minutes to go to full time, and the scores are level. Still enough time for a goal, and who knows, at this stage, probably the winner. This could be interesting. Picked off the ball. Fernando. Shaqiri, already on the score sheet. The game has ended with the scores level. 90 minutes, not enough to separate these two sides. So now we head into extra time.
You know, they must be ruining their inability to put this game away. I think with the match now all square, they've got to go and try and win it again.
So extra time is up and running, and already there must be the thought of penalties at the back of some of the players' minds. Gelson Fernandez. Now Paulinho. And he's offside, the flag is up. Barnetta. Cross in, keeper coming in and making the catch. Luis Gustavo tries to slide it past the defence. This could be interesting. It's opened up nicely for him. Now the chance. A decent chance wasted.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
He knocks it in, and he scores! They reclaim the lead in extra time. The delivery in was good, and he did the rest.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many, and he eluded everyone to tuck it away. Excellent header.
Brazil now up by a goal. This game, it seems, heading for a positive conclusion as we reach the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
We're off. Only a quarter of an hour remaining, and it all comes down to determination and to grit and to who wants the win more. Luis Gustavo. He's on the ball. Where's he taking it? And he can't find anyone. No, that won't be finding its target. Got it. Paulinho. Trying to play it through. It's the ball. They've done it. Surely it's game over now. Surely now this match is over as a contest.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Plays this forward. Neymar. Inla. He's got in. And that brings to a close 120 minutes of football. This was a real team effort. Every player putting in 110% and deservedly advancing to the final. So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis